Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nick. On behalf of the Killer Whale Training Team, I would like to welcome you to Orca Stadium. Being a part of SeaWorld's mission is more than just a job. We are proud of what we do, and it is a privilege for us to care for, build relationships with, teach, and learn from these amazing animals. Now more than ever, we are honored to share our relationships with the whales and what we have learned with all of you. And now, SeaWorld proudly presents Orca Encounter!
Our world has one interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
Let me show you a place where
Hello again, everyone. That was our killer whale family showing off their incredible size, speed, power, and teamwork. Now, with all that said, I have a question for all you guys. Are you enjoying your morning and early afternoon here at SeaWorld? That is so great to hear, and it's so great to see all of you again. Once again, folks, my name is Nick, and I'm just one of the animal trainers here at Orca Stadium that work with the incredible group of animals, not only just here, but across our park. This is an actual very unique opportunity for me to kind of break down a little bit about the basis and the foundation of how we train the animals here at SeaWorld. Now, all of our animals, whether it be a killer whale or a dolphin or a sea lion or a penguin, all of our training techniques are based on something called operant conditioning. Very simply, what that means is it's learning based upon the consequences that follow. So, we ask the animals to do a behavior. Did you hear that word? Ask. That's a very important word because I need to tell you, there is absolutely nothing we can do as animal trainers to make the animals do something that they are not willing to do on their own. So, we ask the animals to do a behavior, and it's their choice to do the behavior or not. Sometimes, most of the time, they do the behavior correctly. We bring a lot of different types of reward and reinforcement to that correct behavior. Of course we use fish, but we also use things like toys and ice cubes and jello and back rubs and playing with the hose. Always coming up with new ways to reward or reinforce the animals. Now, when the animals do something maybe not what we're asking them to do, we simply do our best to ignore that behavior. Reinforcing, rewarding the good behavior that we ask for, and ignoring the incorrect behavior. So that's really the foundation of our training techniques. The other big part of that is our relationship that we form with the animals. They absolutely recognize us as individuals, and the relationship or bond that we make with these animals is the other big part of that. They recognize us, they learn to trust us, and they know that's how we do safely and positively learning processes, okay? Now, with all of that said, I want to tell you a little bit about what's happening behind us right now. Killer whales are extremely social animals. They are a very extreme social group. They are led by one adult female in our situation. Her name is Katina. She will be celebrating her 47th birthday this year. That's right, yes. And we also have two other females, both 16 years old, born right here at SeaWorld. We also have two males, Trua, 17, and Makayo is 12. He's the youngest, no longer the smallest, but he is the youngest. Now, what we have seen from our pod or group of killer whales over the last couple of days is there is something very social going on amongst the group. They are very interactive with one another. It may or may not have to do with a certain time of the year where the females are what we call receptive. Moms and dads, I'll let you explain that on the drive home to all the little kids. But the girls seem to be very interested in the boys, and the boys seem to be very interested in the girls. So when those situations arise, we follow the same techniques. We follow the same training styles. We simply ignore when they're not doing exactly what we ask them to do. It's simply not a big deal. We don't bring any attention to it at all. What we do is bring attention when they are doing something correctly, and that's what we've done this morning. So, as you can see, that doorway on the right side of the pool is still open. That tells me, and it sort of was our plan looking on, based on yesterday and then looking at the situation this morning, still very social interactions going on within the group, and we don't want to interfere with that. So what we have done, as you can see, that doorway is open. We have asked the girls to go to that side pool so that we can go on with the rest of the presentation. That doorway still open tells me that we are not able to go on with the rest of the presentation because the girls were in the back. They're telling us, you know what, I'm not quite ready to go to the back pool. You see one of the whales is still here in the front. And again, it's not a big deal. Now, obviously, we want to put on an awesome presentation for you guys and teach you and inspire and share these incredible animals with you. Unfortunately, what this means is they are not quite ready to go on. So again, there's nothing we can do as animal trainers to continue on when the whales aren't willing to do it on their own. It's simply their choice. So here's what's going to happen next. I want to let all of you know that this presentation is going to end here. However, I'm going to hang out here for a few minutes. If you guys have any more questions about how we train the animals here at SeaWorld, please come down and visit. Also, keep in mind, we have 2 more presentations today. One at 3:30 and one at 6:30. The stadium will open 45 minutes before presentation time. Thank you so much for your patience and understanding, everybody. Have a great day here at SeaWorld!